Okay, man. I'm inspired to do this video and start my YouTube channel that I've been thinking about doing and trying to get started for some time now. I was hit in the face the other day with a short video that I saw of a man who's highly influential in this world. His name's Andrew Tate. I agree with Andrew Tate in a lot of areas, and a lot of areas I don't, that we'll cover later on in life. But he's an archetype of man that probably needs to exist within this world, minus a few of the character flaws that we have in stark contrast to the biblical principles that I govern my life by. So Andrew Tate's quote was, "There's nothing more lazy than a man that works a 9 to 5. He ain't trying." I've had this conversation actually in the past with co-workers of mine. So just to clear the air, I've worked 21 years in the same job, going in and day out, working a 9 to 5, thinking that I wasn't a lazy man. But I'm going to have to say I agree with Andrew Tate. Working a 9 to 5, an exceptionally lazy man, if I'm going to quote him exactly. He ain't trying. What does that mean? What's my goal and purpose during this video? What's my goal and purpose and mission in life for the reason that I'm starting this YouTube channel? Is to inspire men, just like Andrew Tate's doing. To inspire men to be a good man. Proverbs 13:22, a good man leaves an inheritance to his grandchildren even. And we'll cover inheritance later on in further videos, because it doesn't fit the paradigm that we've been taught that you give your inheritance when you're dead. No, it comes much sooner than that, even to where you see your grandchildren, you give them an inheritance. Why? Because you've created a system that has built wealth, that's built character, that's built a man that knows what it means to be a man, that he's become the patriarch of his household, that he was led by patriarchs before him, and he intends to leave a legacy of patriarchs in the future. People spend more time planning vacations than they do planning their financial future and the future of their children's. We go in and we think we've got a 401k that's stable or steady. Ask the millions of people who have had their 401ks ripped out from underneath them, their pensions dissolved into the government. Work 20 years in a place where they have 4 or 5 more to go, and all of a sudden they're fired at a whim, and guess what? No income, no savings, no planning, no investments. The Messiah himself told us that we better invest. The parable of the talents. The wicked man, he hid his talent in the ground. Didn't even give it to the banker so that it could earn interest. Something to think about. So yeah, man, this is a challenge. I'm coming at you and I'm coming at myself. Because I've failed to do the things that I've been called to do biblically. To build an inheritance. To ensure my children to have something when I'm gone. To ensure my children have something when I'm here today. That the Father's blessed you with children, sons and daughters. He's given you a responsibility. He's made you a father. He's made you a husband. You've accepted the challenge, but I don't believe that we understood the challenge from the beginning. So my purpose of this channel is to inspire, to empower, to challenge men, young men, unmarried, old men, married, middle-aged men such as myself, still raising children, still finding themselves in a world that's crazy. If you're ready to step up to the challenge, follow me on this journey. I still work a 9 to 5. But my intention is not to for much longer. Entrepreneurship, building a business, having proper and wise investments, teaching your children how to create money and create wealth for themselves in a world that's massively abundant. We're not going to focus on lack any longer. The things that we can't do. We're not going to try. We're either going to do it or we don't. We need to focus on abundance. It's a world of abundance. If you're ready to take the challenge, join me on Patriarch TV. Men, if you don't do it, who will? So that's one of my mottos I go by. If not me, then who? What kind of women do I want my daughter, or what kind of men do I want my daughters to marry? Weak men? No. I want them to be a man, a strong man. Redundant statement. A man should mean strength. It should mean protection. It should mean provision. It should mean preparation for the future. We need to focus on the present, but we need to prepare for the future, men, because it's coming. It'll be here before you know it. If you're 20 years old, trust me, you'll be 45 in the blink of an eye. It won't even seem real. And trust me, if you have millions of dollars in your bank or your investment portfolio, things will be better. Now, what's wealth if you don't have your health? What's wealth and health if you don't have happiness? All those things are part of the puzzle and part of the equation that I believe our Creator has mandated us to be stewards of and to accomplish when we're here on this earth. Seeking what? Not to store up treasures for ourselves here on earth, but to store them up in the heavens for later. But yet we do need to store up some provisions for our future generations. Let's not be selfish and store up for ourselves, but let's ensure that they've got a leg up. Let's ensure that they've got the knowledge, they've got the principles, they've got the character to fight through the hard times. Hard times create hard men. That's what we're after. Hard men. I appreciate you guys tuning in today. I'm going to have more coming. A challenge though, Andrew Tate. Ain't nothing lazier than a man that works a 9 to 5. He ain't trying. He's 100% right. We're better than that. Let's chase our dreams. Let's make it happen. See you next time, men.